Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Margaret and I'm in a new setup today. We'll see how the lighting goes. It's definitely a MacGyver type setup, but it allows you to see the cat tree in the background. There's Bean. And some bookcases, which is hard to do otherwise. Anyway, we'll proceed with the angelic light in the background doing whatever it wants to do. Question number 26 is, what's the worst book you've ever read? I quickly went to my Goodreads because this is stuff I don't keep in my brain. This is not ready access memory. Hopefully the worst books you just put out of your head and don't think of again. So this is a DNF, did not finish in BookTube speak, and here's the short review that I left for Pinkerton's Sister. I abandoned the effort at page 88 of 729 and consider myself lucky to have graduated to such a point where I don't feel guilty about stopping and will not be forcing myself to slog through 600 odd more pages of this. So shout out to any people who feel, for whatever reason, compelled to finish every book they start. Let it go. If you like listening to the feverish imaginings of someone who's very erudite and nursing a lot of hatred, you may enjoy this book. The writing is perhaps very fine, and the scholarly background is probably even better, but I didn't enjoy reading it, so I'm giving it a pass. So that's what I have for our question of the day, worst book. But in order to remedy that and not leave you at the end of this video with a sour taste in your mouth, we're going to be recommending books the way someone came up with maybe 15 years ago, saying, if you like this one, maybe try this one. And since I haven't really explained the books that I've written, I'm using this as an intro to sort of give you the feel or the flavor of each one and see if you want to try one in the near future. Okay, so, here goes the angelic light again. Let's see. There we go. If you like Sunset Song, or Cranford, or Middlemarch, right? So you get an idea of what I'm going for. Mid-19th century, big on historical setting, and like the lives of the underappreciated. If maybe that's the vibe you're feeling. Ta-da! This is my Remnant series. Number 1, The Keening. Number 2, The Grasping Root. Number 3, Stormrack and Spindrift. And yes, the titles are a bonus. You get to find out new words in the English language. So, yes, that's the series that's high on historical setting, high on social injustices, talking about intergenerational conflict and immigration from Scotland to Canada. So I got Nova Scotia and Scotland are the main settings in those books. I think it's probably best to start with The Keening. Yeah, so that's that vibe. If you liked A Woman in White by Wilkie Collins, that is more of a plot, racing, heartbeat pumping, mystery dangling in front of you whodunit. That is going to be Memories Hostage, my first book. So this takes place in the north of England and sort of leads you all over with some political intrigue and some suspense and romance dropped in, and yeah, hopefully very satisfying for the people who like whodunits. And finally, for those who are huge fans like I am of A Wrinkle in Time and Madeleine L'Engle, oh my gosh, yes. You maybe know that that's a series, and they go to different planets and have different starring characters, I would say. If you like A Wrinkle in Time, A Wind in the Door, Many Waters, Swiftly Tilting Planet, I got those out of order, but you know what I mean. Madeleine L'Engle is, let's see, her mood is more of New England, fall, so kind of what we're going for right now. And coming of age, obviously this is a YA, Dulcie's Legacy is going to be for you. So she's a girl going to high school in Nova Scotia and suddenly drops into some sort of time warp challenge in her life that she has to also manage with being a regular teenager and having regular and abnormal things thrown at her. So that was a great one. So those are my 5 books. I'm working on another book right now. It's set in Chicago. Well, got a different vibe from these. Hopefully that gives you one you want to try, And I will link any buy links, especially for indie bookstores, especially the one close to my heart, down in the description box. But hopefully you've gotten over your worst read and you're ready for something better. Yes! Happy reading! Like and tell me the worst book you've ever read. Hopefully it's not one of my favorites. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!